Hey everybody, and welcome back. So I wanted to do like a little haul on here because I haven't purchased anything from ColourPop in a while. Just, I guess nothing specifically has really caught my eye, and you know, on occasion I tried not to spend a ton of money on makeup. But anyway, they came out with a bunch of stuff recently, so this is like kind of a collective haul, and I just wanted to get on here and show you. And yes, this is what my hair looks like fully straightened. I'll tell you about that quickly before we get into this. I went in with the idea of having rose gold. It was more pink. I know that I didn't come on here right after, but it wasn't the kind of pink that I had wanted. I had wanted more of like a rose, so I guess a pink that was more of like a dusty, like slightly purple shade. Basically a rosy shade. What I got was like a brighter pink, and this is what it's faded out to. You can kind of see a little bit of the pink in random certain areas. You can see the kind of like right here, it's really bright. It just this is that awkward orange face, and I'm dying. I'm getting it done again in the next, it's a little over 2 weeks that I have to wait, which isn't terribly long. But we're trying to get it lighter because I want to do a bunch of fun colors, but I can't do it until my actual hair is a lot lighter. We did do like a balayage, so this is still my natural in throughout here. As you saw in the last video, when I have it up in a ponytail, you pretty much can't tell at all except for the actual bun part of my hair. It's bearable. I just don't like orange on me at all. This is very like orangey. But anyway, that's not what this video is about, but I just kind of wanted to fill you in on that. There will be fun colors to come on my hair within March. That's when I have the next appointment. Anyway, getting right into it, I picked up the High Maintenance palette. Just looks like this. It comes with 4 shades. Ugh. And this is what the little packaging looks like. It's a cute little star box. The only thing is, I feel like this is a bit bulky, in my opinion. It very well might be good for traveling because it's so bulky. Maybe there'd be less a chance of your shadow shattering, but I mean, I've traveled with thin palettes and they have not shattered. And then these are just the 4 that I picked up. They have I think it's the Low Something palette, and it's more of like the orangey shades. These are just more of the red ones. And then they are, I'm pretty sure I'm reading this for the right direction. This is Just in Time, High Strung, Get Out, and Cute Alert. Really nice shades. They're a little bit darker in person than I thought that they were on the actual website, but it's just like a nice day to night. You can kind of, I feel like it's a little bit more of a nighttime palette though, but if you just put the gold all over, pretty. And then I'll just go from like the next thing. I picked up all 5 of the little Valentine's Day duos. This packaging is so cute. I don't think I can get myself to throw it away. I don't really care about the whole Valentine's thing of it. I just think that it's a really unique idea. I've never seen a palette like this. And these are the 2 shades that are in there. I should have popped them out so I could have told you which one is which without wasting a lot of time on here. But I will do some swatches. They don't put on the actual palette the name, so without the box you can't see what it is. So we'll just start here and I'll just try and do a little bit smaller swatches. That is the first shade right here, and I'll do the next one. These are really nice and creamy. I haven't used any of their shadows yet, but they're really pigmented. I'm very surprised. That is the next one. It's got a little bit of like a silver fleck. Normally that's not the kind of thing I look for in a shadow, but I don't know. I'm hoping that it's not very noticeable on the eyes. I picked these up, all of them I should say, because the packaging looked so cute. There's really only one that have colors that are just like something I know for sure that I'll use quite often, which is this next palette, and I'm positive this light one is called Bouquet Toss. I'm not quite sure what this one is, but these are all available in singles now, so it just makes it a lot easier if you don't want this packaging, because I mean in reality I very well might just kind of pull them out. But that is Bouquet Toss, which is so pretty. It's like a pinky champagne. And the other one next to it's like a nice warm peachy shade. These mattes just have so much pigment. I think that's so pretty. But this was my favorite out of all of them. More of my tones of colors. And then the next palette. Ugh. These are dark. They were all so dark. That was kind of like, I don't know. I just went crazy and wanted them all. These two are just more on that burgundy side, I guess. Get a little wipey out. These ones, I like that one is a matte and one is a shimmer in all of these, so that way you can kind of get like a little bit of a one all-in-one and done eye look. And then, let's see. This one is right here. These are just really nice for like one swipe color. They're so pigmented. I know I'm trying to look like, I mean, I can clearly see these. You need to see them. Next one, which is more of the shimmer shade. This is the shimmer with swatch as well. So they just swatch really nicely. That's actually a really pretty cranberry. That's lighter than I thought it was going to be. So I actually do like that duo better. Dude, that color's so pretty. It's such a pretty like raspberry shade. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. And then we have this one, which is a nice mixture of like a light and a darker duo. I really love blush pink shades on my lips for actual blushes. I think they're just so pretty. It's really pigmented. For being so light, you'd think that that wouldn't have that much pigment, but it's really nice. That's really pretty. I think you can actually get away with using that as a blush. If that's your kind of color, I very well might. One next to it is more of like a kind of like violet magenta. There's definitely like some pinkiness. This one I'm having to rub a little bit more just because this nail on my hand is so long. But those are really pretty. These are all really pretty, honestly. I think that first one was probably just like my least favorite duo. It was just a little bit darker than I would have wanted, but I can find a way to use it. And then the last one is this duo. This is another one that has that like silver fleck in the actual shadow. This one it does not, but that's like a nice pretty dusty lavender shade. I will put the names of these in order in the description box since I did not pull them out and I don't want to make you watch a really long video. That one, let's see, we'll just start doing them down here, I guess. These are so creamy. Oh, that's so pretty. That's such a nice, I just love these are like sheens. Oh my goodness. They could be metallic in a way. They're just not quite as like creamy as a traditional metallic you would think of. And then this is that darker one with the silver flecks. The color underneath is so pretty. It's just, I need to wear that silver flex. So you can't see it on camera. It's just in person, I'd really need to see it. And I would definitely do the eyeshadows first with these ones with the silver flex, because if that gets on your skin, I can only imagine that'd be like a nightmare. And then I picked up the Ellipse Ren highlighting. Okay, mind you, this is really dark for my skin. Either I didn't notice that, or I don't know. I'm just gonna go with I didn't notice that, because it's a lot darker than I had anticipated. Packaging is really nice though. ColourPop's packaging is like so good. It's just come a long way. I like that there's a nice quality mirror in there. The product size is huge. It's a pretty color. Oh gosh, both of these are so pretty. It's just, I'm really hoping that I can wear it. The bronzer, maybe if I'm really light-handed, but it's kind of orangey, which is hard on my skin, because anything with like an orange or a red just makes me look like I have a bronzer helmet, which is gross. And then the highlight, which is such a pretty color, as you can see right there, it's easier to see like on somebody's actual skin tone, so you can kind of like get a feel for what they're talking about of something being too dark. mind you, it's just got that hint of orange. That's the only thing I'm a little bit scared of. And I don't really get very tan during the summer, or I should say, I don't try to get very tan. I tan easily, I just don't go out and really lay out. I kind of just embrace the snow whiteness that I am. But those are really pretty. That highlight is so, it's so nice. It's not as creamy as their like satiny eyeshadows, but it's just got like a really nice finely milled feel to it. And I picked up two of the, oh gosh, it's been a minute since I picked up anything lip related from ColourPop, but I picked up two of their new reformulated cream or creme lipsticks. The first one is the shade I'm Yours. I'll swatch on this hand now. Now we have a fresh hand. They're just nice and creamy. I've had the other formula and they were kind of like buttery. This one just has a little bit more, I said this was more like creamy, but it's not quite as melty. But then again, I think the one I'm thinking of that was the cream that was so melty on me, I left it in the car once and it like melted a little bit, but ever since that day it's the most creamiest formula ever. So I don't know what chemically happened that day, but that is the creamiest lip product ever now. And then the next shade I got is Sure Thing. I didn't get the darkest one which I think was oh, I can't remember what the name is, but I didn't get the darkest one. I just got these two lighter ones just to kind of like test out. But the pigmentation is just really pretty. They're nice. These are more peachy. I tend to lean for the more pinky nudes, but these are really pretty as well, just kind of like for an everyday look. Packaging is super cute with the little hearts on the lid. I know, actually I kind of wonder, since these are still, I believe the last time I checked these were still on the side. They should keep this packaging. I think it's cute year round just for the lips. And I did pick up the lip little mini kit for the Valentine's Day as well. The Short and Sweet. Okay, I'm trying to swatch this in order of what it came in. I don't know. We'll go with whatever one. This is the shade Love Muffin. I really loved all the colors in here, which is why I was like so crazy for this collection. That is Love Muffin. Just like a really nice pinky nude, which is my favorite. That one is an Ultra Satin. Next is Pookie Bear, which is an Ultra Matte. I like that they did a combination in this video. Or sorry, in the kit. That one's just a little bit more of like a peachy. Kind of has like some peach and a little bit of like a terracotta color. I think that's actually really pretty. I have not tried any of the Ultra Matte lips since that original launch, and I just wasn't a big fan. So I'm kind of excited to see what they've changed in the formula and if it's any better. This next one is an Ultra Satin in Schnookums. Hopefully they come out with all these just single, honestly. They're really nice colors. This one is just more of like kind of, it has a little bit of a brickness to it. It has some of that terracotta as well, but it just has more of like a mauve-y tone to it. And next one is a gloss. One of the Ultra Glossy lips in Sugar Lips. This might be a little bit harder to see on camera, but it's just like a nice, it's kind of like an orangey gloss, if you can kind of see that a little. It just has a bunch of different, kind of like a champagne and peach and golden glitters into the gloss, so kind of just complements each one of these shades nicely. And the last one is another Ultra Matte lip in the shade Honey Pie. This one is definitely more of a pink shade. Bloop. I love all these shades. This is like a pink, kind of like a tulipy shade that looks similar-ish to ABH Tulip that just released. But I love, love, love these. I'm really excited to kind of just wear these and see how the formula is compared to that first initial launch that they did. And then lastly, I picked up 7 of the newly released single shadows in this kit. I can actually tell you the names of these right here. The first green one is called Checkmate, which is a really pretty nice light green. Then we have the News. I'll just set these down here. The News, which is like this nice warm, like, it's actually kind of like a terracotta peachy shade. And then this is Sideline, which is like a duochrome green. It's got like yellowy undertones. And then this is another duochrome shade, which is Play by Play. This one goes on golden-ish, but in the right light. It has like a greenish reflect to it when you actually put it on the skin. It's really pretty. And then we have Time Out, which is a really pretty peachy shade. Just right there. And then we have Pep Talk, which is a little bit lighter than Time Out. So more of a kind of like a highlighting shade. This is actually really pretty. I kind of want to experiment more and kind of use things in different ways than just traditional, just for the heck of it. And then last one is Out of Luck, which is a pretty, like, could be in a brow bone highlight shade. It's just a really nice pale peachy pink, which is right there. These are just, I'm so impressed by the quality of these. I didn't know what to expect, but they're only $5. I didn't care. And I have a thing about single shadows. I don't know what it is, but I just buy them whenever they're released. I'm like, okay, I need it. Now I need to go get them. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this haul. Like I said, I will link the names of those duos that I wasn't able to on video in order in the description box below. If you have any questions, then feel free to leave them in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you very soon in my next video.